My name is Fernanda Jaramillo. I am speaking of food microbiology and safety. The main food safety problem is foodborne disease. Currently, thanks to the levels of control in the food chains, the risks to consumer health are low. Number one, botulism, rare poisoning caused by toxins produced by the bacterium Clostridium botulinum. Botulism can be fatal and requires emergency medical attention. It can occur in infants and is spread through food or infected wound. Number two is what disease is caused by Clostridium perfringens bacteria. Food poisoning is acute gastroenteritis caused by ingestion of contaminated food. Symptoms include watery, diarrhea, and abdominal cramping. Diagnosis is made by identifying its perfringens in food contaminated with feces. 3. Where is the bacterium Bacillus cereus found? Bacillus cereus is a group of aerobic pathogen bacteria ubiquitous in the environment, usually present in soil, dust, water, and vegetation. So it can be commonly found in the wide variety of raw materials and foods of agricultural and livestock origin, cereal, spice, aromatic herbs. Number 4, the main food sources associated with foodborne infections are the following. Hygiene include poorly handled or undercooked poultry products, raw milk, cheese made from human pasteurized milk and contaminated water. What is microbiology? Food microbiology is the science that studies microorganisms in their relationships with food. These relationships can be negative, producing alterations in foods or food poison to consumers, or positive, developing desirable chemical reactions such as fermentation to obtain yogurt, wine, or beer. The fact that certain microorganisms might be prevalent in food is not always an indication of health risks or inferior product quality, but microorganisms that pose a risk must be controlled and destroyed. Food safety fundamentals. Food security is considered to be when people have physical and economic access. We never deny it to save and nutrition food for the purpose of living a healthy life. According to this definition, the concept of food security is based on four basic pillars: availability of sufficient food for the entire population, both taking into account production, imports, stocks, harvests, and exports, laws, and food aid. People access to recurse to obtain nutrition through the scenes of policies that allow it. Biological utilization of food through adequate food, potable water, access to sanitation, etc. That means physiological needs. Stability with respect to food, availability, and access. This point takes into account food shortages due to climate or economic crisis. Food safety fundamentals. In order to manage food safety, it is necessary to take sanitary control measures. Nowadays, these measures have been systematically developed to globalization and crimes in national and international marketing. There are several factors that have made necessary the microbiological control of food drug systems such as traceability. Among these factors is increase in international trade, new manufacturing techniques and mass production process, and the consumption of food from whereas intestinal disease of infectious origins predominate. Black traceability reports verify origin information of the product batch. In this way, the origin of the product can know and the food chain process can be continued. There are several factors that have made necessary the microbiological control of food systems such as traceability. Thanks